What's up, everybody? In this last update, 5.3.4, I believe it was, they gave us the opportunity to test out our guildmates, Guild Wars, and Guild Siege defenses. So today we are going to go into Savage mode and try to Lucian, try to cheese out all our guildmates defenses and see which ones are good and see which ones are bad. So first guildmate, right off the bat, like, we see the problem with this first defense. It's not only is it all single element, but it's all water. And there's things that are not HP tanks in it. So the first thing we can just automatically go to is the first thing. It's not, you can't do that. You can't do that. Let's just do whatever for that second team. It's not even a team. We have half of our teams are teams and half the teams are not teams. If that makes any sense. So you could just Lucian this though. That's the thing. You could just Lucian it. So Lucian Copper Bulldozer, like your defense should already automatically be some kind of counter to Lucian Copper Bulldozer. If you could Lucian Copper Bulldozer it, it's already not a good defense, right? This one's just too OP of a defense though. We can't possibly beat it. Second battle, we have again a team for the first team and then a not team for the second team. So the first battle though, we can go for with the first team. We could just go for one of these. Yeah, we'll just go for one of those. We'll go for a Basta Julie Lucian. Unless there's a crazy fast Lauren. So you just do one of those. And you just do one of these. That didn't even do that much damage to the like. And then we really want to see Rageon versus Rageon. That's what we Whose Rageon will reign supreme? Wait a second, I'm scared. What if we lose? I don't want to have the second best Rageon on Global Star. Oh my god. We need to win. We can't afford to lose this. This is the real match that you want to see. This is the main event that you came here to see. I think maybe we just possibly win because we have Destroy on, right? What do we have? Vampire Destroy? Does he have it? Hold on, is he healing too? Yeah, he's healing too. Well, clearly we see who has the better Rageon. I'm just saying. It's not really no contest, right? Next guildmate. So for the first one, at least they have, you know, a light, a water, and a wind. On the plus side. On the negative side, that exists. And then for the second team, is not a team, right? So we'll see how Lucian does against this. And then Theomars comes in Violent Procs. And GG. This next team is actually getting some wins for the first team. So let's see what the first team is. So this is a Theomars. Yeah, this is a Theomars Kabila and friends. So they have a speed lead. They're getting turn 1. Like, you can't possibly Lucian me. Can we still Lucian? Can we still Lucian them? I kind of want to just see if we can still Lucian them. I'm curious. Listen, I'm very curious. Are we gonna have enough? Okay, do one of those. Do one of those, and then Theomars gets some violent procs. Theomars didn't get any violent procs. So if Theomars got one proc, we wouldn't have been able to Lucian though. Oh, we could have also let's test this one again. After this, and let's use a cleave team after this. But I mean, at least it's, you know, it's taking turn 1, it's outspeeding, and it's got, you know, Theomars has element neutral, it's got some heals, it's got turn 1 advantage, so it's at least it's better than the other ones. Let's hit this one again. We're gonna try a non-Lucian team. We're just gonna try a Shield Will Cleave team, and we're gonna see if they can withstand enough damage from this Theomars potentially Violent Procking and whatever. And if they can do enough damage through the shield. Okay, so Julie's not gonna proc. She's not gonna get her. What does she get? Extra hits from when she's full HP. Yeah, attack 6 times. So we're not gonna attack 6 times. Let's see how much damage we can do here, and then that stack. So we didn't even need. We just Julie's just Julie, and they had beneficial effects. She does more damage when they have beneficial effects. So we can just do. Yeah, babe, look at what you think about that. Okay. GG, there we go. Next guildie, you know that first team actually is not that bad. The first team is going to outspeed, strip and defense break something, and then do big damage, and then do a bomb on top of that. So the first team is actually not that bad. For the second team, let's use one of the, you know what, it's something that maybe we don't want to Lucian, but it's something, it has no heals, right? We could just auto it, can't we? We just do something like that, we could auto it. Like this team, that second team is really good for, Are you gonna kill me, bro? How dare you try to kill me? What's the matter with you? So we'll do one of these. We'll do one of these. And he'll stack. And then we'll go. Don't you even, bro. Don't you. Wow, he's not. Oh, no, he's not speed tuned because he's for BJR5. That's why he's not speed tuned. And we'll do one of these. Sounds good. We didn't even need defense breaks. He hits really hard and he has that attack power leader skill. And then for this one, we can just do. There's no sustain on their side. So we just take a bunch of stuff that's got passives. Take a Feng in, take other bruisers. Just bruisers that have defense breaks. And then the Samath isn't good. Like, they have a revive loop, like a super crazy revive loop, but aside from that, we could just bruise it out. Like, it's super easy to bruise out. There's no heals. So Samath's gonna come in again. I was gonna take the Water Anubis, right? Because the Water Anubis would be good here too. But yeah, welcome back for the 17th time, Samath. There you go. There you go. But then he's dead though. But they have nothing to aside from that, the revive loop at the beginning. That's really not like a they would need a revive loop with some heals. You know what I mean? So they just don't have any sustain. Is what I mean. Aside from like the little revive, and then that's GG. Because what do they have now? No heals, no sustains. Okay, this is kind of funny. This is just funny, but yeah, there you go. I didn't check what the win rate of this is, but I can't imagine it's anything too crazy as long as people are like mid game and know how to deal with that. For this next team, what's going to happen? They're going to outspeed. They're going to strip. Well, are they going to outspeed? Tiana's base speed is 96, and there's no speed lead. So, will they outspeed? You can outspeed that. So they're going to outspeed, strip. Monkey's going to CC, or he's going to multi-hit and kill. There's no defense break, so he's maybe going to kill something. And then there's the Rika's going to do some dots and some CC. However, we can still outspeed that. So we can take something like this for that team. And we can still Lucian. We can always Lucian. We can always Lucian things. So let's see with a speed lead. So we were able to outspeed with the speed lead. And then we do, that's going to take out 2 of their units. And then we can do slicing winds on that. Decrease the attack gauge. And then we have our CC for the Rika. And then also there's extra resistance on the Susano, so we can just take something like that. And this last team is just not a team. For this next one, what's gonna happen? So they have a speed lead, they have a Swift Bernard. I mean, I would assume Swift Bernard and not like a Range Bernard, although that'd be kind of funny. So are we going to outspeed that with this? Konamiya's base speed is way worse than Bernard's. So, and the speed lead, there's only 6 points of difference, right? 24 and 30, there's only 6 points of difference. And the Bernard's base speed is way faster than that. So we're not going to be able to outspeed with that. So probably we're not going to be able to take turn 1. And they have, well, actually they don't have any strips. So we can take that to our advantage. They're going to outspeed. They're going to attack buff, defense break. But there's nothing to strip in there. So we can just do this, and we can see how this goes. Because we know that we're going to have to respond to that, and we can respond to it by being tanky enough to survive, we hope. Unless Zaros goes crazy. Oh, he didn't even go crazy. Okay. And then we just do one of these. And we just do the beauty of the Cleave teams. The beauty of the Julie Cleave teams. Or any Cleave team, really. This one is interesting, because this one used to be an old 4-star base siege defense. Back in the day, I never really had problems with it because I was using Hua in this one, right? I was using Hua so they wouldn't even get turns. But the Grego, if you're not familiar with Grego, he will take 50% damage from the attacks. So he has damage mitigation as part of his passive, and then the more things die, the more he stacks his attack power. So then he winds up, like if you kill the Kamoon and Chasun, he will wind up doing more damage. So let's take something like, yeah, let's take one of these into there, and let's take one of you into there. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see if we can copper bulldozer this. Oh, there's no shield runes. No shield runes. I would love to see like shield runes on this though. That would oh, extra turns. Let's do one of these. Maybe we get some speed breaks. No, we'll do one of these. But this used to be meta back in the day. So you do this. And then he stacked his passive because 2 of his allies died. So he can do some, well, if he's on crit damage, he could do some decent damage here. But, like if he's on Violent with crit damage. And he's countering a lot. Okay, so we may actually lose a unit, But there we go. Look at how little damage he does until we actually get to the... Yeah, there we go. There's the violent proc. So he actually took a... He violent procced enough to take out an Resident. Is he going to take out everything? Hold on. Oh my god. No, he's not. But he takes half damage from our attacks, though. That's why. That's why the Bulldozer's only doing 10,000 damage. You know what I mean? This next one is also another interesting one. I mean, the second team is interesting, right? Because it's a twins defense with a Martina. And I actually know this player is a pretty high level player as well. So let's do, I mean, we could just do, I don't know why we're even thinking about it. We could just do that and we can do one of these. Yes. Yes. Let's go. So Martina's going to hit the Darien. Darren's going to take some damage. Boom, boom. Darren did not die, though. Good. We didn't want Darren to die. And then we're going to do our AoE. This should be speed tuned better instead of having Darren. Darren shouldn't be cutting in. So that's bad on my part to not have him speed tuned more tightly. But we can just do this 1,000 shots. And that clears almost everything. Oh, hold on. Hold on, kids. Are we actually... Are we going to lose this one? Hold on. Okay, no, we're fine. This one is actually not that bad. If you think about it, you got the first team, they have 3 different elements, so that's already a plus. They have a stripper that can also heal, that can also CC. She does a lot of, Praha does a lot of different things. Wind Monkey's got some damage mitigation. Anubis has some damage mitigation with his shield. They may have shield runes, who even knows. So that's actually not a bad team. The second one has some potential of outspeeding, right? There's no speed lead, but they do have some potential of outspeeding. Then they have the Perno, which is a fire threat, so that's like kind of like anti-Lucian, anti-Copper right there. And then they have the Beta, which is another source of revive. So there's revive. There's heals, there's threats, there's strips on all, like the Beta strips, the Orion strips. So there's strips, there's defense breaks on both teams. There's strips, there's defense breaks, there's kind of outspeedy threats. There's heals. There's a lot of different stuff in there. And yeah, strips, defense breaks, threats, heals, sustains. There's a lot of different things that you want to go for. So this is actually not a bad Guild War defense. You can still outspeed both of these though. So that does still leave it open to being outspeed and blah blah blah, right? So for the first team, we can Lucian. We can try to Lucian. Who knows if they have shield? Who knows if they don't have shield? We're probably not going to take out that. Well, we could take out the Fire Anubis, right? Maybe. And then the Wind Monkey depends on how tanky they are, right? So this is all depending on like, do they have the runes? Do they have tanky runes? Are they fast? Do they have shield? What kind of rune quality is on that team? For the second team, we can try to outspeed, but we still may not outspeed. You know what I mean? So we can do one of. Well, I mean, we could do one of these, right? Because then we have some element of outspeed, and then strip whatever will runes, cool things down. So this is actually not bad. Not everyone has that team though. We can also do. We could try one of these teams, and then we can do something to counter the Orion, which would be like a Rakuni. So we'll do that, and then we would snipe out the Beta first. And then probably go for Perna second, and then go for... I kind of want to go for the Orion second, but I know if I take a Copper in here, then we don't have any Guild War leader skills. So let's do one of those, and let's see how it does. Let's see how... And they do have shield. They do have shield, so we're not going to be able to just super blast them, because who knows how much damage that shield's going to be able to absorb. So we really... Well, that's... First off, that's a speed Julie. That's not even the same Julie as before. That's a speed Julie. But we still didn't do that much damage to their team because that shield absorbed a lot of the damage that we did from Julie. And look at that. The Praha barely survived, barely hung on. And we're actually not able to just easy one-shot that team. So now they have a chance to come back. So can we do one of these? It's not so easy now, right? Not so easy. They're actually taking some turns. Let's do a freeze on you. Let's do some more, stick some more damage into you. We got a heal block. But this is already not a bad defense because look at this. It's already doing decently enough. Can we strip? No strips. Can we do one of these? No, we can't. We still have the Bastet though, so we do have some... They're just gonna strip. Wait, are they gonna strip though? Are they gonna strip? Ooh. So we get another Lucian Blast. But yeah, not bad. I think between the Bastard and the Julie, we should easily be able to take care of the Kamoon. But yeah, not a bad defense, especially with the shield. The shield is big. Shield is very important. Shield is very good. All right, so let's do one of these. Boom, boom. And then defense break. Does he proc? No, he does not proc. We can do one of these. We can do one of these. We can do one of these. Maybe we get some slows. No slows. More. Oh, that's not good. No, he does. Okay, so Perna doesn't proc again. Perna's missing some violent procs. We'll do one of these. Orion goes nanners. Not nanners. They're not going that crazy though. I mean, like if they were, this would be a very different match if they were actually violent procking, right? If the Perna was violent procking anyway. So let's do one of these. Let's do, what do you even have? Can we do attack H reduction? No. Let's do one of these. So let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. And then we can just auto here. But that's not, these aren't actually some of the better defenses here. So we just do full power punch. But those ones were actually not that bad, considering, like, much better than the full water defense and the things that is like, oh, you can just easily take this and that into it. This is like, this we actually had to kind of work for it. This is a defense. This is a good Guild War. This is what you want to use. You're like, Bagel, yeah, all I have to do is summon an Artemil and a Tianlang, and then I have a good Guild War defense. Love this game. Summoners were great. So easy to have a good Guild War defense. So, we have an HP lead. We have a Tianlang, so anything we're trying to do, like a Konamiya, not gonna work. A Bastet, not gonna work. Tiana, not gonna work. Immensity, not gonna work. So many things are not gonna work. So we have to do strip attack each pushback. So something like a Triton, something like a Lauren, those are the things that we want to bring in here. So really, I mean, there's a lot, that limits a lot of the things that we can do as far as like a lot of our Guild War teams, right? That doesn't really, well actually that still does counter kind of Feng Yan, because Feng Yan's still gonna be increasing his attack gauge. I mean, I counter, but there's still things that we can do here. There's still things that we can do, right? So strip and attack each pushback is more what we want. So we're gonna Lauren it up. Of course, Lauren. This wouldn't be a Bagel video if he didn't stick a Lauren in there somewhere. That's true. It wouldn't be a Bagel video unless we stuck Lauren in there somewhere. So Lauren would be the unit that I want to do in this. Where's Lauren? I don't even know where Lauren is. I'm gonna find a Lauren. Where's Lauren? We'll figure it out one of these days, guys. I found Lauren, guys. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna outspeed, we're gonna strip, we're gonna defense break, and we're going to big burst damage. And then we have the Miho in there to be able to tank the hits from both Artemil and Tianlang. Hopefully she can... Miho, we pray to Miho that she can take 2 LD5s to the face. So let's see. Maybe we should have gone for the defense leader. I don't know. Okay, so we have that Water Chimera needs to be faster, because the Water Chimera is going to get cut in by everything or by just Tianlang. You know what? Let's just go for this then. Let's just go for that. We didn't even get. Oh my God, he stunned everyone. Oh my God. Okay, let's do this. This guy. Let's go for the Squall. Yeah, thank you. Yes, exactly what I wanted. Okay. Let's do a freeze here. Let's do one of these. Let's do... Shall we try to stun? Nice crit. Nice crit. Thank you for the crit. Let's do one of these. There you go. Let's do one of these. Did not get it. Yeah, keep critting. Keep critting, boy. Keep critting. Okay, we'll do one of those. We'll do one of these. And then we'll do one of those snipies. And then we'll do one of these. And then we'll do one of those. There you go. That's like a really good defense, though. That's a really good defense. Because it like, I mean, the Tianlang and the Artemil, so all that HP plus the protection against anything that increases attack gauge. And that Tianlang was very fast too. And then he just had a fire threat in there as well, so Solid, solid. That's like probably the scariest defense in the guild. You're like, Bagel, what about your defense? No. I don't have an Artemiote online defense. So, anyway. While we're here, let's test my defense. We may as well, right? So we got, the second one is losing a lot. The second one is losing a lot. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I can't imagine why it's losing so much. We could just see if we can Lucian my defense. Let's see if we can Lucian my defense. And then the second team, we're not going to win with anything, right? There's nothing we can do to win. So let's see. Not fast enough, Celia. Gotta farm more runes, guys. That's how you know you have to farm more runes. And one of these, and that should take out the Fengyan and I mean not the Fengyan, the Molong and the Celia. But it didn't take out the Molong and the Celia. Okay, we should still be able to win this though. Baby, you just showing people how to beat your defense easily. Yeah, well, isn't that my job? My job is to show people how to beat teams, right? How to do good. So, very easy. You can still Lucian my defense. I get a 0 out of 10. Can still be Lucianed. GG. GG. In the second team, we're never going to be able to beat. Oh my god. That's impossible. So what did we learn today? We learned that everything can be Lucianed. Everything can be Lucianed. Protect yourself from Lucians, protect yourself from Coppers and Bulldozers, protect yourself from turn 2 cleaves, especially like Julie cleaves. A lot of people using Julie nowadays, for not only for Guild Wars and Guild Siege, but for dungeons. And a lot of people have Julie built because Julie Galleon is counter to some of those Susano, Orion, Garo teams. So a lot of people have Julie built for that, and a lot of people have Julie built for dungeons as well. So protect yourself against the most meta comps and force someone to use some odd things that they may or may not have built, and also try to take out at least one of their units. This way they can't use it when they're well, actually we didn't learn that, did we? Okay, here's the thing. Try to snipe out one of the enemy's units with your Guild Wars defense so that they cannot use that unit for attacking your guildmates. So even if you lose, your guildmates may win and your guild may win the war overall. Have a successful defense because you were able to take out some of your enemy's best units. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next one.